Guys, it's October. You know what that means.
It's Spooky Month.
That is not what I meant by spooky. You have read the title, which means you know the gist of it. I'm gonna be taking your avatars and I'm gonna be redesigning them, or changing them up a little bit, some minor, some more major, into spooky themed avatars, because it's Spooky Month. You guys gave me your avatars in the Discord server, so I'm gonna be taking all of your submissions, looking at them, and choosing a few, and I'm gonna draw them into spooky themed avatars, whatever. So without further ado, let's just get started. So this first avatar is black and white, which usually I'm not a fan of black and white avatars because coloring is, more fun with actual color, but it's fine. So for this avatar, as you can see, it does not have many crow components. However, I thought it would fit a crow, so I decided I'm gonna redesign it into a crow avatar. It was mainly the wings that I looked at and I was like, ooh, bird. I like birds, and you know what bird is Halloween themed? Crows, and also ravens, but interchangeable basically because they look pretty similar. I kept the same black and white wings. I didn't make it completely black, because that would kind of go against the entire avatar since I really liked the black and white theme they had going on. I kept the clothes the same for the most part. I just made the sleeves a bit more ruffly, like those Halloween witch ruffles, because Halloween themed, let's go. I changed the word on the shirt to say spooky instead of revenge, because we're just rubbing it in at this point. Kept the hat the same, added a little feather on the hat. Overall, this was probably one of my favorites that I drew, even though it was one of my first, and, it was fun. I don't usually shade with black and white, but whenever it's something that's like a monochromatic black and white avatar like this, with like no defined scenery, yeah, I'm gonna make it like this. This was really fun to draw, so on to the next avatar. Avatars like these that are really randomized are the avatars that I actually love, like random cone hat, random arms on the back, stuff like that. This avatar is overall really fun, and I saw this one and I was like, oh my god, I need to draw this. This looks cool. Now, I saw the book that was, floating in their face, and I immediately thought wizard, right? The cone hat already looks like a wizard hat, so I decided to keep it around, and I made the cone hat in the feet of the person showing like they're levitating while they're pulling out magic from the book, because, like wizard theme. I don't know what the word is I'm thinking of. It's like a mage or a wizard, but they're like pretty similar. I don't even know the word. I can't remember. But yeah, I kept overall like the outfit the same. All I did was add those magic aspects, like the magic being pulled out and the floating cone hat. I made the magic blue just because I thought it would fit their avatar since they have like every other color besides blue, which I made the arm on their back a bit like blue tinted, but it's still white. I also emphasized those arms on their back, making them really big and creepy and stuff. I gave them a cursor for their background graphic thing, and that was this avatar. Wizard theme, something like that. So yeah, on to the next one. This avatar is really simple looking, which I'm not against simple looking avatars. I think they're fun to draw, but this one definitely took me the shortest amount of time, so, there's a reason behind that. It's not the most detailed avatar, and I worked on it really late, so I was trying to go to sleep. I made this one an angel-themed avatar because I saw the sword in the guy's chest, and I was like, oh, well, they must have died from something, but I didn't make them, like, white angel. I just made them, like, a dark angel, like one of those Halloween costumes that you'll see one of every year. I made this little, like, blood splatter kind of on their chest, but it was just blue instead. I made the line art blue, I added little highlights, stuff like that. This was overall like the shortest avatar it took to make, so it wasn't that detailed, but yeah, it looks funny, so yeah. This next avatar is also black and white, which, as I said, I don't like black and white ones that much, but it's fine. So I saw the mask that this avatar had, and I immediately thought, oh, cat ears. Like, the mask clipping through the hat made it look like cat ears, and considering that black cats are considered like a very Halloween thing, I decided that yeah, we're gonna do someone like wearing a black cat mask and overall like cat themed, because cats are Halloween and I like cats, so we're doing that. I changed their top hat to a witch hat just because, like, I could change a lot of hats in these avatars to witch hats, but I didn't. Like for the last one, I kept it a cone just because I thought the cone was funny. But this one I changed to a witch hat, mainly because top hats aren't really Halloween oriented. But still, you just make it a bit triangular and it's a witch hat. So, yeah. A little detail I do in all my artworks that have to do like avatars, whenever I make the color like solid black, not like just a dark gray, I make the line art white around it. I just think that it adds a little bit more interesting stuff to the drawing, just making the line art different. Even if it's a little, I'm fine with black line art, but whenever it's like black on black, I usually make the line art white. So for those black areas, you get what I mean. You can see it in the drawing. I didn't really need to shade this one because it's already so dark, and yeah, so I kind of just did lighting. I like the pose of this one, and I overall think it was one of my favorites, but yeah, it was fun, and I made the background like this blue thing and added a glow. So yeah, this avatar, fun. On to the next one. Out of every single avatar, this one has to be the one I changed up the least. I really like this avatar. It's like the opposite of the last one I just drew, because it's all pastel and it's not black and white, and honestly, I like colored avatars. This one, I could honestly see someone having a Halloween costume like this, especially those like cosplayers, if you know, I don't even know. It fit well. All I did was like emphasize, the head into being more, reptile looking, giving a tongue, adding these claws as well, even though they weren't that featured in the actual thing. I overall didn't change much about it because I already liked it. Even though it's not like heavily Halloween themed, I could totally see this as like a Halloween costume thing, It's like all I did was emphasize just a little bits like the mouth and the overall like shape of the head and the claws. So yeah, it was fun. It was definitely not like any of the others that I drew on this list, and I added a little bit of perspective to the pose. Overall, fun. Added basic background, and that's this avatar. This next avatar has antlers, which means it's a free excuse to make them into creepy claws, which is exactly what I did. Creepy claws extending from his helmet, head thing. Why'd I say hand? Whatever. So, with every avatar so far, I've been okay with them, but this one just looks downright atrocious. I don't know. I don't know how to draw muscles. And also I messed up because I gave him 2 wristbands instead of 1, and I forgot his belt, but it's fine. I changed the face up, and I realized that the blue and yellow looks like the Geometry Dash logo. If you know, you know. But yeah, I added glow effects. I also added the scar on his torso, and I made blue shading and blue lighting because blue, it fits. Basic avatar. I like the avatars like these, but I did this one dirty for sure. It was okay. It's free art anyways. It's not like I've held to any expectation or whatever. But yeah, fun, I guess. I added basic triangle background as always. I love triangles, guys. They're my favorite shape. So yeah, here's this avatar. Kinda mid, but let's move on. This next one is definitely on the more obviously Halloween-y redesigns for these avatars, and it's wearing formal wear. This avatar is pretty normal, and it's wearing formal wear, which, what's a Halloween thingy that wears formal wear? If you guessed vampire, you're correct. So I changed the face again, and I'm realizing that I always change the face for like every single avatar on this list, but whatever. I made these little fang, toothy grin, whatever. And then I proceeded to change his vest a little bit, just a little bit. You can probably like barely see it, but it's like I just changed the sleeves to be black as well because, more darkness, whatever. I gave him vampire wings, and I made him have a more flowy end to his suit. Overall, added more spiky bits as well to emphasize the whole vampire thing, and then I made a circular background with this crescent moon glow just to emphasize it. So yeah, that's this avatar. I think it's pretty basic, but it works. So yeah. So, these next avatars are a duo drawing, hence why I use these in the sentence. So, everyone's seen the classic angel and devil on Halloween, right? Because I did that once, and honestly, whenever you do it with a friend, it's lit. These 2 avatars don't really fit that well, but I'm gonna make it work. A black hole and a normal guy with wings. Come on, what's a better duo than that? So I made the black hole one, the devil one, based off, of course, because it has the more orange and reds, right, in the black hole. And then the other one is the angel, because it literally had angel wings on the avatar, so we're doing that. One of them is definitely bigger than the other, but we're just gonna ignore that. Nah, I'm kidding. I mean, it still works fine. I changed up the first avatar, the angel wings one, and made the outfit definitely different. I kept the scarf, but I changed up like the avatar's clothes into this robe, gave him a staff and stuff. I also made the horns still in there, cause it's like, yes, I know angels don't have horns, but I made the horns like these shattered like floaty things, and then the halo on top, and I did the same with the staff it's holding. Kept the hair the same on that one though. And then for the black hole one, I kept the same outfit, but I just made it more red tinted just to fit that theme more. And I also added these flamey bits like a tail and little wings around the black hole. And, you know, I made the black hole like more sun looking thing, whatever. And added these little fire things on its horns and in its hand, like holding it. Added little glow effects, and then I did shading, and I made sure to do like this blue to red gradient thing in the shading, you'll see in a bit. But yeah, line art, just changed it up a little bit. I didn't add defined lighting, and I tried a different background, but I settled on some white triangles. So yeah, overall these two were fun to pair, and yeah, that's the avatars. If you watched till the end, god dang, you're amazing. So yeah, join the Discord server if you want a chance at getting your avatar drawn next time, because, you know, Discord members take priority. I don't know, comment if you also want yours drawn, if you made it this far, because, you know, I also do those. Overall, this was fun, kind of. It's like 1 a.m. now, so yeah, I'm gonna go to sleep. See you guys, and thank you for watching. Drink water.